Prime Minister more than a month after pivotal elections. The main contender for that job certainly believes so. Pita Limjaroenrat leads the Move Forward party that won the most seats in the May 14 election. That should have cleared the way for him to be Prime Minister. But owing to his party's radical reform agenda and the lack of initial support from the military-appointed Senate, the way to the top job appeared blocked. But not so now, apparently. This is what Pita said on Tuesday.
We're
not concerned, as we've spoken to many senators. They have their own reasons and they have their own standards to vote from the 2019 election. They said in the last election that if the lower house can form more than 251 seats, that they will not restrain the people's consensus. It's enough to make me Prime Minister.
And joining me for more context from Bangkok is senior Reuters correspondent Panu Wongcha-um. Panu, after this latest announcement by Pita Limjaroenrat, can we say with confidence that he will be Thailand's new Prime Minister?
I think it's still difficult to say for certain. Certainly we are moving a step closer towards that. However, there's still uncertainty. First of all, we're still not sure whether all these conservative-leaning senators will actually vote for Pita or not come the day. And secondly, there's an ongoing tension within Pita's own 8-party coalition that are threatening to undermine the unity of such coalition and could create new factions leading up to the day of the Prime Minister's vote. But certainly at this stage, it is one step closer for Pita, but nothing is completely certain.
You know, let's just talk about what Pita said on Tuesday, because the last time that we were speaking, we were unsure of whether the army-backed and controlled Senate would approve of Pita Limjaroenrat, and now it appears he has the numbers. He's saying this very confidently. What has changed?
Well, I mean, this period of uncertainty, and basically Pita and the Move Forward Party has been trying to inject various sort of highlights, if you like, to gain the momentum and leading up to the Prime Minister's vote. This is coming from their side. What we're seeing, though, on the other side, on the conservative establishment, on the Senate, is still a lot of uncertainty. There's a lack of clarity on whether these conservative senators would actually support Pita's and Move Forward legislative agenda. And one particular issue has emerged, the monarchy. Pita and the Move Forward Party has campaigned on amending the controversial Lèse Majesté law, which makes it a crime to criticize the monarchy, punishable by up to 15 years jail. This issue has certainly divided the Conservative Senate, and many Conservative senators, as well as political parties that are opponent to Move Forward, are saying that this is an issue that they would not cross, that they would not support Move Forward if this party will continue to amend this Lèse Majesté law.
Just a while earlier, you referred to tensions within the 8-party coalition that Move Forward has tried to stitch together. Is this what you were referring to as to how to move forward on when it comes to Lèse Majesté laws, for example?
In terms of the tension within the coalition, it's really a competition between Move Forward and the party that came second in the election, the Pheu Thai party, which only have 10 less parliamentary seats and Move Forward. So they're very close together in terms of numbers. The tension has been, rather than on legislative issue, has been on sort of the positioning of the cabinet, especially the role of the House speakers, which will come to a vote first before the prime ministerial vote. Right now, both Move Forward and Pheu Thai wanted the seat for various reasons on legislative agendas. So this tension has threatened to kind of, creating a bit of a fracture within this coalition. They're still together. Make no doubt, they're still together. But Pheu Thai, with only 10 less seats, have the option of panning out to other parties, including some of these conservative parties that may be not very comfortable working with Move Forward, but are okay working with Pheu Thai. So this is what I mean. This uncertainty is certainly sort of moving down to the, down to the wire, right near the Prime Minister's vote and which threatens the chance of Pita Limjaroenrat becoming Prime Minister.
You know, everything that you say right now just also almost makes it sound like it's make or break for the Move Forward party, because this was a party that had been banned earlier and they have won the people's mandate. If they appear not to be able to deliver on that mandate because of this infighting and because Pheu Thai is a very popular party, particularly in the rural areas, it would appear that the Move Forward party really needs to pull out a miracle here to please their voters and yet stay in coalition with Pheu Thai.
Yes, this is a very dangerous game. We have Move Forward Party with a very radical reform agenda in the Thai context, at the very least, having a clear mandate, having a majority voting for them. And we are basically seeing what's unfolding in front of our eyes is that the conservative establishment and other elements within the Thai parliament may be reluctant to embrace this reformist agenda. So what will happen if Move Forward doesn't get there, Pita doesn't become Prime Minister? There's a real chance that it could signal the beginning of more round of instability and uncertainty in Thai politics. And we have seen this over the past 20 years, these vicious cycles where we have popular elected government sort of overturned by some technicality or some rules, followed by street protests, then possibly a military coup.